This movie has affected me so much that it seems as if that I'm going to carry on with a rant, but here is my review of Tamasha. This movie is a true depiction of every Indian kid who has ever dreamt to pursue something out of the norm, has ever tried to question their parents' ideals, or even their approach in life in general. Is our dream to be artists, dancers, actors, or any kind of art form an act of rebellion? Or a product of us taking the comforts and luxuries that our parents have offered us for granted? Every single conversation that we have with our parents always leads into their history. What happened in their childhood? You know the things that we've gone through, you know the hardships that we had to face, you don't know what pain is. These kind of questions keep on coming up when you bring about something out of the norm, something that is completely alien to their approach in life. The movie starts with the two characters, Ved and Tara, and their fascination with the unknown and the vast world of fiction and fantasy. We see them meet each other in France, where the two characters, instead of carrying on with the social norms of introducing each other, do something different. The relationship blossoms, and due to their creative way of role playing and going into sudden Bollywood cinema songs and enacting scenes from their favorite movies, we sort of see a relationship, a very unique relationship develop. We don't know any intricate details about the characters from the first 40 minutes of the movie, yet you are intrigued to know what they are actually about. When we see these two characters meet again years later, thriving in their 9 to 5 corporate jobs, Ved and Tara rejuvenate those feelings that had blossomed in France. Except that there was something different about Ved. He has, just in order to fulfill his parents' wishes of doing something in the norm, been trapped into that 9 to 5 corporate life. There seems to be no answer, and we just carry on earning more money and climbing that corporate ladder, finding a girl, making a family, and then instilling those same ideals in our offspring. This is what Tamasha focuses on. Bear in mind that only a few people will appreciate what this movie triggers into. This has to be one of my favorite works of Imtiaz Ali. You can only relate to this movie if you've experienced such scene. This movie is a voice to those individuals who have dared to become artists or even being judged in society. Ranbir Kapoor is splendid. He bears that anger within him throughout the movie relentlessly. Even the scene where he is carrying on writing in his engineering books in his college study, we feel the pain that he's going through. He portrays that helpless kid who has all his emotions tied up in a knot within him. And contrastingly so, he plays that charismatic individual who wants to become an actor. You know that this person's true emotion and true motivation is to be an actor. Deepika Padukone acts like the rock for him that supports him and is that channel for him so that he can express himself and show his true feelings. This movie questions a lot of things and makes you wonder about the questions that you must have had in your mind but never voiced those opinions. It is tough for our parents to realize that there is no correlation between my want to pursue art and the hardships or the comforts or luxuries that I might have received as a kid. I truly believe that our parents want the best for us, that they want us to pursue something so that we can achieve success. Success in their mindset. Success that society has told us, to get a formal education and get a good 9 to 5 job. The concept of success in society. I find it extremely hypocritical that as kids, we were always encouraged to carry on pursuing these art forms. As 10-year-olds or 13-year-olds, our parents encourage us to do as many activities as we want to. And of course, when we are exposed to these kind of activities, we want to pursue or we have an inclination towards a specific art form. Yet, when we become adults, we are told to take the pragmatic approach. From my perspective, encouraging art forms as a child and crushing those dreams when you're an adult is only going to drift you further away from your children, physically and emotionally. This movie triggers into those kind of feelings and those kind of individuals really hard. I really feel Tamasha is one of a kind Imtiaz Ali movie. Do catch Tamasha, it's an amazing movie.